Hi, and welcome to Rocket Fuel, your daily update for everything that's happening in the Rocket Pool community. My name is Whack Whack Attack. Today is December 15th, and it's a really good update for me. So let's get started. So today we had the raffle that Superphiz organized for the 1-year anniversary of Rocket Pool going live on mainnet. So the raffle was 150 RPL for first prize, 100 RPL for second prize, 50 RPL for third prize, and fourth through the 10th prize had 25 RPL as the prize for that. So it started at 1 p.m. Eastern time, about just over half an hour ago. So let's have a look at trading, watching it live. So it started at 1 p.m. Counting is hard. I'm not in. I hope you all lose. Holy crap, raffles go fast now. Turn sounds on, kind of fun. So people are talking and they're saying I'm still in after a couple of minutes, after a couple of rounds. I was like, how does it work? And then Sneaky says eliminates based on amount of gas used in the last block. And then someone said poor after ETH was going to win, which is Patricio's wallet. And then Sneaky says a couple of minutes later, I'm still in. And then Dukey and Romano were still in as well. And I said, how? I'm not seeing this. I don't know what's going on. And then someone says, you're top 10. So that means that I won a prize, which is at least 25 RPL, which was really cool. And I was like, no way. And then top 7. And then 10% number 10 has too high of an ID. So they don't get a prize. And what was the cutoff again? So then there was a prize. And then I was top 6 whack. And then top 5. And then I said, come on, top 1. And then Sneaky was like waxing it first, and then I was top 3, and then the people were saying Whack's gonna win it, and like Sneaky, he says whack whack hack hack, and then Schifrin says he's already won based on their numbers, so 594 is too high, rigged, and then Object says Whack's not allowed to participate in his own raffle, which I'm going to talk about next. I said, I have no idea what's going on, but I'll take it. And then Sneaky says, I'm top 2. And then Nokcha says, wouldn't it be funny if he wins both, like my own raffle as well? And then Whack Whack whale status. And so I get at least 100 RPL. Then it's 50-50 going into the last round. And Nokcha says, Pops with the ENS always wins. It's hard-coded. People said this. Of course, it's not. And second place, not bad. So I finished with second place. So then what happened is Sneaky says first place doesn't qualify because they had a pop that was too high. So look at this, I won. Look, I got confetti on the website, everything. So if you have a look over here, the POAP number for this person is 5940188. And if you have a look over here, it says eligible POAPs have numbers lower than 5928110. So the person who won was Mao, who's a community member as well. And then I came second, so then they get skipped out because their POAP number is too high. So I get a POAP, I come first, and then there's another couple of people here who, Romana came 5th, I think. So there are a bunch of people who got prizes from the community, who are quite active in the community, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, everyone was quite happy, and I came first. I won, and it was really exciting. That I've never won anything like that before. So our current price is 150 RPL is about $3,000, which is really nice. And then let me just see. Yeah, let me just see that Mao came into trading. Let me just see where he is. Sorry, yeah. Let me see, he's right here. Yeah, Mao, I said, so Jasper tweeted about it saying, congrats Whack Whack Attack for second place. Well deserved for Rocket Fuel, the greatest daily podcast. So thank you so much, Jasper, for those kind words. However, I didn't come second, I came first. So thank you very much. So I said, I got first because the person who got first doesn't qualify. And then now Mao says that would be me. Enjoy it, mate. You deserve it. So then I said to Mao, I'm so sorry. And he said, nah, it's all good. If only I got the pop after the raffle. I got the pop after the raffle announced. That would be fair. And I said, send me some RPL. Send me your address and I'll send you some RPL. So I said to Mao that once Phiz gives me the RPL for winning first prize, I will give Mao some RPL for that. And then Dr. Doofus came and says, I also got first place but didn't qualify. So I said to him, send me your address, I'll send you some RPL too. So, and then Jasper was making the joke, whack benefactor. And I said, and then just as he was saying that, I said, enough though, I'm not a benefactor here. And then Mao said, wax the people's champs. So that was really nice of Mao to say that. But that was really exciting. I've never won the raffle before. And to get this confetti was really nice for me as well. So it's really exciting. I'm really happy about that. Yeah. So my own raffle takes place on I want to say Monday. Yeah, Monday. It'll be a Monday. So on the website it just says the first prize is 25 RPL. However, that's wrong. That's out of date. So on Monday morning or at some point over the weekend, I'm going to sit down and go through my wallet and find out exactly how much RPL was donated and try to work it out. And then I also said in trading today that the 20 RPL the benefactor gave me, I'll add that onto the prize for my raffle as well. And I will not enter my own raffle. Even though I have 6 eligible POAPs, I won't enter my own raffle. So this is a chance for you also. At the moment, it looks like the first prize is going to be somewhere around half an ETH or a little bit more than half an ETH. That's money that Phiz gave me personally, but I'm adding towards the raffle, and also money that a Sneaky and Owl look LFO put in as well. And then I think, but I'm not sure about this, there'll be 3 prizes of 25 RPL, and there'll be 1 prize of a Daily Gwei NFT and 2 Rocketeers. So there'll be 7 prizes, I think. I'm going to order it in terms of value. So I'm going to check how much that Daily Gwei NFT is worth. I have a feeling that might be worth more than 25 RPL. If it is, then I'll add that as number 2 prize. And then the RPL prizes will be after that and the Rocketeers last. But I'm going to talk about that more on Monday's episode and try to figure out exactly how to do it. And maybe we'll even I'm not sure. I'll need to think about Monday's episode. I might set up a thing in the Rocket Fuel thread about Monday's episode. But yeah, the raffles are really exciting. It was my first raffle and my first win, and I'm so excited about that. So yeah, thank you Phiz, thank you Patricio for Phiz for setting it up, Patricio donating the RPL, and yeah, that's really exciting. Okay, so next we have this comment from Joe, who says, that feeling when testing on Atlas reveals a bug on mainnet, lol, so much to do. So we said yesterday that the first audit stuff is coming back. So there's testing already taking place now on Atlas on the DevNet stuff. It was Maverick who's hinting that, you know, some of the test, the audit results were coming back. I think there's another audit that they're waiting for results. So then Patches says, what's the bug? And then there's a link here to GitHub. And I don't understand exactly what it is. It says added validator state decentralization to get validator statuses. I don't know what that means. So you can click on that and have a look yourself. And Object says understandable. There isn't much variety in that field pre-withdrawals. And Joe says, yeah, it matters a lot for Atlas though. And Patches says, whoops. And yeah, I don't know exactly what's going to happen with that. But yeah, for those of you who are more technically inclined, you can go and have a look at that GitHub thing. I don't know what it's called, sorry, commit, GitHub commit, and find out what's going on there. So yeah. Okay, next we had this another post by Joe who says, Superphiz, for your reference, since you get excited about things that make staking more robust for home users, and there's a link, and the link will take you to the node operators thread for Rocket Pool on the Discord. And this is Patches, for your reference, I just did this. Shut down Geth on node B, non-validator SuperPi, and then there's some code to do a T5, I'm not sure what that means, and then let node B resync, manually import the data to node A, my validator Proteus, updated to version 1.8.0/beta, set node A's fallback to node B, swapped from Besu to Geth. Geth is now resyncing on node A. I had 0 loss of attestations. I'm feeling pretty good. So this is, and then Patches says Nimbus split mode working as expected, and Joe says it sure is, and Phiz says this is awesome, and yeah, I'm thinking about exporting my archive node soon, hoping this is successful. And Joe says it should be, though you need a big disk, and it'll take a very long time. But yeah, that's really cool. Like, I'm not fully sure or understanding what happened there, but it seems to be something that people are excited about, so I thought I would cover it. Okay, let's have a look at this next thing. So the next thing we have here is Nick said, Valdorf, is there a public document with all the various pools we are currently incentivizing? So it's been a while since I've talked about pools that we're incentivizing, so I figured that it might be worth having a look. And then Fornax shared this link, and yeah, sorry, Phiz is DMing me right now talking about the raffle he set up being over. He missed it. Yeah, so there's this tiny URL that Rocket Pool DeFi. So if we click on it, what do we see? We see Google Docs, and we see this easy to find, this to easily find in this document. And then there's a summary table, there's balancer pool, and there's another balancer pool, another balancer pool, another balancer pool, and a Beethoven pool, and it shows you the different yield that's getting at the moment. So this balancer RETH Badger LP is getting 58% at the moment, so that's really cool. And then it has the information of when the ARP was last updated. I think there's a user, I don't want to say the name, because if I get it wrong, it's kind of like, yeah, there was a user who's saying they were going to be updating that fairly regularly, but I guess I haven't updated it in a couple of weeks. But maybe those percentages are not right. But here you can find out information about all the different pools that are available and that you can get that information on. So Valdorf came in and says our incentives are here, and Fornax give you the pools that are getting APR, which is well aligned, but not 100%. E.g., our ETH Badger isn't funded by us. So these are all the pools that are getting APR, but not necessarily from the IMC. Okay, next we had this post from Phiz that you can't see on the screen properly, so I'll just read out parts of it. He says, 5 successes of the Ethereum community in 2022. He says, someone asked me whether I felt like Ethereum merge was successful and what I thought about the current state of the Ethereum staking community. It led me to reflect on 5 ways the Ethereum staking community has been successful this year. I want to be clear, while many of these successes were driven or supported by ETH staker, they're successes of the entire staking community, even people who haven't heard of us. I look forward to your thoughts. And then let's just go into the 5. Number 1, individual stakers have been willing to set up nodes from their own home in increasing numbers, despite some technical complexity and fear of the unknown. And then it goes on to say that there's about 10,000 solo node operators on Beacon Chain based on deposit addresses and node operators shown by nodewatch.io. Next, he says, early in the year, we faced client diversity issue where one client, a consensus client Prism, had become so successful that greater than 75% of node operators were running it. And now this has changed a lot. And then there's a link to the client diversity website. MEV opportunities allow users to propose blocks created by another block builder. And it became, there was 90% were flash bots at one point, and that has been like going down now, which is a win for the community. And there's a link to mevboost.pix for a good overview. And then there was a point about liquid staking derivatives and mentioning of Lido going over 33% at one point, but their growth has kind of stalled in the last few months. So that's a win for staking as well. And finally, running a node can be a technical challenge for anyone, and it requires a few hours setup to ensure that a node is correctly attesting to blocks on the network. With the merge on September 15th, we found that solo node operators stepped up to the challenge and were excellent stewards of the network. This was on-chain evidence that solo node operators were more prepared for the merge than some institutional operators. This gives evidence to the notion that a truly decentralized network built by home stakers is more robust and resilient than one operated by a few centralized entities. I saw a write-up on this but can't cite. A link would be welcome. So one of the nice things that somebody created here was the stake from home.gallery, which is a IFPS hosting platform where you can see all the Twitter campaign that people shared their home setups. And, there's like lots of nooks here and people with like really fun and strange setups that they have. And mine is right here. you can't see, it's the one in the middle on the right over here with the rocket pool sticker on top of it that Bossy sent me. So that was mine. And there's some really cool like systems here that look fantastic. So I particularly like this one on the one on the right over here in the middle with being on the board thing, like all the pieces exposed. That's really cool. But this is really nice. Like this will be hosted as long as people are hosting the IFPS system of it. So that's cool. Like, you know, we'll never lose these now, even if people like delete their Twitter's accounts or anything like that. So it's really awesome. Thanks for that update, Superphiz. Next, we have this other comment from Sneaky, who says, I need some trading brain power. So today's episode was like, I guess it was kind of quiet in trading, so I want to cover a couple of things that I normally wouldn't cover. So Sneaky Ninja came into trading saying, I need some trading brain power. My waifu accidentally created a real life physics textbook problem, and I've exhausted all options I can think of aside from the nuclear one. So basically she got a double walled vacuum glass stuck inside a metal holder, and it wasn't coming loose. So people in trading spent a whole lot of time like thinking of ways to unstick it, but no one was able to do it. And people talked about this for quite a long time, trying like heating solutions and cooling solutions and lubricating solutions and everything. And yeah, it was really cool. And they were trying to help, but in the end, what happened is that the Sneaky froze it, and then using it from frozen tried to heat it, thinking that it would expand at different rates. And instead what happened is the glass cracked right here. As you can see, the glass cracked. So sadly, the trading was not up to the task of that. So sorry, trading, you let Sneaky down. Oh yeah, and then there it is as well. Look, so it's cracked, so you can find that there. And then it was a really fun discussion with lots of jokes. Then after that, trading got into the idea of ranking all vegetables using game tiers, and the final result was this S tier vegetables are corn and potatoes. After that, you have asparagus, Brussels sprouts, onions and garlic. Squash, broccoli, carrots and artichoke are B. C is pepper, spinach, beet. D is celery, cabbage, and F is kale. And then someone got a chat. It was Jasper who got chat GPT involved, and they had kale as their S tier. But other than that, the list was quite decent, I think. So yeah, that took up a good 2 hours worth of trading time as well. And finally, because you know we were a little bit short on some of the material for today's episode, let's have a look at some of the latest memes that are in the meme pool. So there's this cute cat astronaut, which of course obviously like really tugs at all our heartstrings. There's this thing that kind of speaks to me because in the ping channel, whenever there's an update on the bot part of it, people think that, hey, it might be a buy, but it ends up me checking the ratio. So sorry about that. And then next, there's this about SBF, you're going to prison, and then what with the tweet with the number, like his tweets. And then this, there's a Ethereum cookie and a byte taken out of it, and then when your validator gets slashed. Next, we have the cover of the New York Post with Sam Bankman-Fried and the title Harry Potter, like Harry Potter. And finally, we have this one. I love people seeing smile on their phones in public. Have they received happy news? Is it a text from a loved one, perhaps? What could be instilling such joy in that moment? And then on the phone, there's a notification that they got a new proposal on their validator. So yeah, on that happy note and on the beginning note of me winning the raffle, I'm going to end today's episode. Tomorrow is Friday, which is the last episode of the week, which is episode 99. On Monday, we'll have episode 100. And I'm really excited about that. And also my raffle will be taking place. And on Sunday, I'm going to see Tennis MVP and Marceau. So I'm really excited about that as well. But as always, remember, if you send me updates, if you send me links to interesting stories on the Rocket Fuel channel, on the thread, then you've got a chance of winning a December contributor POAP. So don't forget, like, help me out and you get a POAP for being awesome. So have a good rest of your Thursday and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.